For decades, parts of Asia have been known as the workshop of the world, given their strength in manufacturing and exporting goods. But world trade is losing momentum, and this is partly being caused by slower Asian exports. Now, world trade is relevant to people around the globe as trade helps creating prosperity. And it is also relevant to investors who have exposure to international markets. So why are exports slowing? And what can policymakers do to keep up growth? Asian exports have seen downturns before, in 1997 after the Asian crisis and in 2001 after the dotcom bubble burst. But exports rebounded quickly then, in part helped by China's admission to the World Trade Organization. Now this time seems different. Exports jumped in the wake of the global financial crisis, but have slumped since. Now partly this is caused by a slow recovery of developed economies in Europe and the US, their main markets. But also it seems that some of the export products have become too expensive on the back of higher wages. And this especially seems to be true for China. So what should policymakers in Asia do to keep up economic growth? Now, one thing to consider is overhauling their economies in order to become more efficient and increase domestic demands by liberalizing sectors such as agriculture and finance. Now, of course, another way to stimulate exports would be a weakening of their currencies. But the more countries follow this route, the higher the risk of a currency war.